All right, good evening, wonderful viewers. You're on to Alibaba Seriously. Some kids wait now, make we start this show. No, we go first wait, make we start. Yeah? Show just the start and then you're queen. Anyway, for those who are just joining us now, these are the very constants. That's Simon Case, the man who is always on the... I didn't say you should clap. Hold on. Simon, just introduce yourself with that key, the piano, please. All right, so that's Simon Case, and that's the man that brings the rhythm to the show. And on my right hand side, I have a very sick person, but I mean, what can you do? The show is Alibaba Seriously. You know how it is. It's always ultimate fun. I have Mr. Ayenana. Ayenana, introduce yourself.
How are you doing in Nigeria? I know you have missed me. So many emails being sent to me, but I can't attend to all Nigerians.
No, wait. Ayenana, who sent you these emails?
So Nigerians are saying, when will you come back? When will you come back?
Come back from where? Where did you go to?
Dubai.
Which Dubai?
Dubai that everybody went.
I didn't see you now, but I saw a video of you complaining that, you didn't go to Dubai.
I complained and I later went.
After crying?
But I didn't stay long.
Anyway, please, viewers, this is Ayenana. Ayenana is a constant on this show.
Boram you. To your wish be true, boram you.
All right. You know how the show is, so I don't need to say it once again. This is Alibaba Seriously, and my name is Senator. I am a comedian and an actor of the Federal Republic and a presenter of this show too, a co-host on this show. Today, I would want to look into some of those things that were trending, through the week. And there's one of the news items that, got me, really... Enugu. No, it's not about Enugu. Forget that one. That's not that. There's this one that got me thinking. Yeah? And there's Buhari gives, that's the president. President Buhari gives productivity award to JAMB Registrar and Customs Controller General. Yes, they've been very, very productive because how to know where a company is doing well, example, a company that makes cars, you understand, is to, how many cars have they made per year? Okay. You understand? That's used to rate them. But now JAMB, ever since this registrar came in, if you add the scores of JAMB people, you understand, when they sum off the scores of everybody that wrote JAMB, everything equivalented to like 2 billion. Billion naira or score, 2 billion? 2 billion mark. 2 billion mark. Yes. How does that sound to you? If you add all the score of everybody that did JAMB, 2 billion mark. That's it. It has never happened in the issue of JAMB making. I just hope they will understand this sense you're trying to make from this show. I don't understand because
they understand.
The 2 billion mark, I don't get it. I don't
if JAMB is 400. Yes, sir. Some people will get 250. Some people 150. If you want to know a good registrar, whether he's really doing well, you understand? The average is 1.7 billion mark. Like the one they mark for all, like your 300 plus my 250 plus. You understand? But now it's 2 billion. They're able to mark 2 billion. Well, viewers, I know that you know this case that I'm working with here, so you need to understand. But basically, what this is trying to say is that these two sectors, in the country have been able to rake in more funds for the federal government. That's what they're saying. What is the 2 billion mark? What's 2 billion? Simon Case, are you listening to... yeah, no, because it's not making sense, so you will not even listen to him. My only fear now is if there's a commendation from the presidency to say that JAMB is doing extremely well and customs is doing extremely well, other sectors will begin to think of how they can do extremely well. Yeah, don't you think so? Allen Avenue. I think the president needs to really comment because those people they have been there for a while, but nobody's giving them any social recognition award. What is Allen Avenue? Allen Avenue is an avenue that creates revenue for female entrepreneurs. Well, I was going to think of the police. You understand what I'm saying? I was going to think of the police because if this begins to, prick the police to say, oh, we're not bringing in so much, let's start bringing in so much. The dimension that will go. It should not be good. Police, you are doing a great job and we respect you. Yeah, please, Nigerian police, you are doing a great job. Just keep doing. Don't get confused by this news you are hearing from the presidency. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't try to
you know, impress the presidency because it's going to be...
And SAS caught me.
Where,
Yes, they caught me on Wednesday because they saw earring on me. They saw Shane and they saw me inside a fine car.
Yes.
So they thought I was those boys. Yes, so I told them I will call the president one hand. I told them someone lose just a call away.
Yes.
They don't know who I am. Say, Otedola, if I flash him, we'll call back.
So when that happened?
I just try to advise everybody watching me right now. Don't say what you are not. Don't say what you cannot do. It was a bitter experience for me.
So why were they a call away and then you couldn't pull the call through?
I thought you were going to scare them.
Anyway, still in the news over the week, I saw one of that news that gave us some level of hope. Gave us some level of hope. The Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, says that by April 2020 next year, right, the Lagos-Ibadan gauge will be completed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the railway. So, yeah, I think I gave him this same kind of applause that you are giving now. But I've also said to him, we are waiting. Because April no far again, no. We're already almost in December.
Senator, are you saying you don't believe the...
No, it's not like I don't believe. No, don't say that I don't believe.
Are you saying what they are saying is not true?
No.
Because I'm seeing it in your eyes.
How can you see it in my eyes? Are you a prophet? No, because we've had series of dates. In fact, the last was when it was said that there was going to be a test transmission from Lagos to Abuja and all that by 6th of November. Anyway, I wouldn't want to say beyond that. But I also met the Honourable Minister and I said to him, I'm impressed by the dimension we're going and I hope that...
and shout out to all the railwaylers out there.
Railwaylers?
Yeah, all the people making railway work in Nigeria.
Please, on this note, I want us to take a break. We'll soon be back. We'll soon break and it's still Alibaba Seriously. And I have two very beautiful, very amazing ladies sitting by my side. I'll start by introducing the first of them all. She happens to be the founder of Plus Size Fashion Week Africa. Tell me.
Yes. Hi.
I don't know how to put it. I'm so elated having you as a guest on this.
So
yes, because you know when it comes to the plus size thing, we have these normal cliches,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so I see that you have broken those bounds and then you're making us see, beyond that.
Yes.
All right, so viewers, this is Temi Alao.
Nice to meet you.
That's the founder of yes. Keep clapping. That's the only job you're going to be doing for me today. She is the founder of Plus Size Fashion Week Africa.
Yes.
All right. And she didn't come here alone. She actually came with her ambassador, who happens to be a very familiar face, my very good friend, Mo Okonkwo. I know before now you were really plus size, but now, and you're still an ambassador.
Well, it's we're promoting health as well.
Yes.
Not just,
No, I get it. All right, so tell me, you tell us about, this your project.
Well, it's been like a long journey for me. I started around about 2011, just having my own plus size clothing store, and then moved into my own plus size brand, my own modeling agency. But body positivity has always been something that we've kind of hold very dear, trying to build the confidence and the self-esteem. And just like Ambassador Maureen said, we're actually promoting health and confidence. It's not a celebration of obesity, which is why whenever we do our masterclass during the Fashion Week, we talk about health and getting healthy. We don't encourage you to keep just getting big and becoming depressed and losing confidence and not being able to do what you need to do with your life. So that's where Plus Size Fashion Week sits, is to try and help these women become the best version of who they are, of who they want to be in life. So it's more of, yes, it's a fashion is the avenue, but it's a movement. It's a movement to kind of help build confidence and to help build the mental health of these women.
All right, so tell me, let me ask a question.
Yes.
So what's the response? What's the rating like?
I feel it's actually good, to be quite honest with you. I feel the response is good. I mean, when I started doing, like, as I said, I use fashion as the avenue. When I started putting plus size models on the runway in Nigeria, because I wasn't based here, but I came back. It was, people
So
said their comment
abroad, right?
somewhere. Yes, somewhere in the abroad.
Well, we need to know where in the abroad.
I was in the UK.
Oh, that's
Okay.
No, we say like Togo or Ghana. So.
No, I was in England.
Just kidding.
So people did kind of have a funny thing at the beginning. They would say, "Are these girls going to fall on the wrong way? They're going to break the stage." Those fat jokes. But consistency pays. This is what I'll tell anyone. Being consistent actually pays. To keep going actually pays. And we just kept going, kept the message, and from it just being about my fashion line, it now became, as this initiative, this whole fashion week, bringing people on board, even people like Maureen and different people. So the response is very, very positive. It seems like a very timely movement right now. Yeah, so it's a very, very positive response. As I said, when I started, hardly anybody was there, but now there's such a saturation. The market is growing. It's no longer emerging. It's kind of like getting towards a saturated side.
All right, so tell me, do you think this is an African problem, or you think it's a universal problem?
Universal.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a universal problem. Living in England, I know what it's like. It's a universal problem. Things are getting better. People are accepting people with their differences, celebrating differences, even like skin disorders and stuff are being celebrated now. But I feel there's still a way to go, but I'm encouraged by the positive responses that we're getting.
So we hope that we'll get a better push much later.
Yes. I mean, just like you were saying, Maureen, well, obviously it's the first time you're meeting me.
Yeah.
I've also kind of dropped down four dress sizes, and I believe... Yes. Yeah.
Because when the search is the founder of Plus Size, we can say, what's plus here?
Yeah, we just recently went on that journey. I feel you need to live by example. If I'm going to be telling people you can still be curvy and healthy, you have to take your health into consideration, and that was what I did. I didn't do it for visual factors. I did it for health reasons.
All right, now, so let's go to the ambassador.
Yes.
Mo Kumpa. So, Mo, what's your input, as an ambassador to this particular initiative?
I'm kind of,
Why do you think, they chose you? What do you think you can do to also?
For the obvious fact that I am plus size. Okay, I am still plus size. Plus size is between size 12
and that's bad, yeah.
And above.
Size 12.
Yeah, I think that's, by the way, that's bad.
That's just, yeah.
I'm strongly opposed.
What size do you think?
Plus.
Yeah. We're talking about your program.
No, at least I wouldn't even think I'm Yahoo Plus. But I will take it like that.
So, yes, apart from the obvious reason of me being plus, I've always advocated for plus and healthy, so in as much as I'm plus size, I work out every day. I see
that on social media.
I work out every day. I promote a healthy lifestyle, and that's what this movement is about. It's not about celebrating obesity, like you said. It's about appreciating a healthy, curvy lifestyle.
Yes.
And that's what it is. So I'm very, 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 very drawn to this. She had me on as an influencer season 1.
Yes.
And this is the 3rd year.
Yeah.
And, quite frankly, every year I say, are we doing this? Let's do this. I put myself first. I want to be on board, And so it's like I'm kind of holding on my head, but, because I'm so passionate about it.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about the founder as well. She's such a great person.
Oh, thank you.
Now, so tell me, is this project just going to be concentrated here in Lagos? Can it go beyond?
Oh, no, there is intentions to not only reach Lagos, but also outside of even Nigeria. It is an African thing, but the thing is we need to build more momentum. More people need to kind of see the light in it and try and, should we say the word fund and sponsor it so that we can take it. We can take it out, because I think as I said, it's a timely message that needs to be shared around the place. I think it's sad that a lot, not even some, women are just in their houses depressed. They can't do what they need to do for their lives. They can't even go out. I encounter this a lot with the models, and what my agency does is majority of them are on diet programs anyway, because you need to get healthy. And, you know, it brings you out of your shell and builds your confidence. And I think that's something that we need to do.
All right, so can you give us like a feed into what the whole week is going to look like?
Well,
what's the format?
okay, so it's taking place on the 8th of December. We're going to do it. This year's theme is Curvy Celebration, because we're following kind of a party celebration theme, and is fashion and nature, which is why we're doing it outdoor. We're trying to explore, you know, doing things outdoor as opposed to inside a hall all the time. Fashion and nature, having the girls celebrate, you know, all body positivity and confidence. We're doing our masterclass again. We're having speakers for our panelists for our masterclass. You know, impacting positive knowledge onto the ladies is on the 8th of December. It's taking place at Traffic Bar and Lounge, which is number 1, Polo Club Road. And you can find all this information at PFW Africa on both Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And guess what? Entry is free. Completely free.
Tell me, I think
free.
I think you need to take the email again. You know, Nigerians are not too fast.
Email.
Yes.
I just gave the Instagram handle.
Okay,
so
the handles.
yeah, so that's at PFW and then Africa, one word. PFW Africa, just one word. And it's the same on Twitter and it's the same on Facebook. Just do that. You can get there and you can get the link on the bio and just register and come in for free.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's free.
So, Mo, how have you been able to influence your fellow celebrities on this kind of program?
Oh, I've influenced a few, but I wouldn't name names.
So don't go searching for
We
them.
don't go searching for, you guys don't go searching for, but we have a packed day of fun. This is like a party in the park kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and so we have a lot of celebs. Trust me now. We have a lot of celebs that are coming. You're going to come, aren't you?
Am I? What?
You don't have to be plus. You
plus
come and
size to
celebrate
attend.
with us. It's
So
about
minus can come for the
diversity.
show. Minus.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Minus, normal, and plus.
We're not talking about you.
I think he's minus over there, isn't he? Yeah.
There you go.
He's right there.
Minus goes to the power of 5.
So yeah, everyone is invited. You don't have to be plus size. You know, we have a lot. We have music performances. We have comedians. We have a lot of things planned for the day.
Yes.
You know, and so we should just come and celebrate and see a lot of. We have swimsuit competitions.
Yeah,
we have
swimwear.
yeah,
We're
swimsuit
gonna have
For the plus
swimwear.
size.
for the plus size.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Wow,
We'll do it
wow,
again.
wow.
We'll get a
Let me
positive
give you
response.
guys expo. I'm gonna be in a swimsuit as well.
Who?
Hey.
I'm gonna be in a swimsuit
How?
as well.
She let the
date
cat
again
out of
is
the
that?
bag.
I'm sorry.
Why did you let the cat? It was
just
supposed to
want
be a
them
surprise.
I want them to look forward to it and
To
come.
see. Okay.
Because a lot of people
She's in
want
the
to see
swimsuit as well.
Yeah.
What date is it?
8th of December, Sunday.
At what time will the swim?
Be there from 6. You'll be fine.
You know, from 6 will be fine.
I know you want to be there.
This is a great show.
Yeah, it is.
Simon, don't kill yourself with that banner. We are talking of swimsuits. Are you going to be there? Of course I will come. I know you.
Ever say yes, swimsuit, now you be playing keyboard like drums.
Oh,
All right. Well, it's been awesome having you on the show.
Thank you so much
And
for having
I
us.
hope that everything goes well. So what have you been able to do in terms of sponsorship? Because I know projects like this,
Yeah.
you're paying for a lot of logistics and all that. So how have you been able to go there?
Praise God, it's been funded, self-funded.
Self-funded.
Yes.
But
Praise
you know,
God.
You can't keep
Timmy.
funding.
Yes.
You can't keep funding yourself.
Yes,
Yeah?
I know. It's
So-
been self-funded.
It's
And then some people partner with us. Maybe they take
Media.
no, not just media partners, like providing things like light and stuff like
stuff
that. They may, come in at a reduced cost and stuff like that. That's how we've been doing it.
It's really difficult for people to actually come on board as sponsors. I don't know if they're afraid of being associated with the
it,
plus
yeah.
size industry. You know, so many places we've been to for sponsorship, and but we're not giving up. We're going to do this with or without, but we want, please.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
not too
looking.
late to sponsor.
Well, is that to say? Tell me, is that to say that there's something you guys are not communicating well to them?
I hope not.
I hope not.
I sincerely hope not.
Yeah.
Because I
Because
see
we're
it as a
working
very
so-
beautiful project.
Yes, and a lot of people say this to me, and a lot of
Yeah.
people say this is an initiative worth, supporting, and it Well, yeah.
To be quite honest, we have a few, Ice Entertainment supported us majorly,
majorly
with venue.
this year.
So it's, we have a few, but we need more financial support for the movement.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know it involves a whole lot of spending.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Getting the venue, light, staging,
You only do stuff like that repeatedly if you believe in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You give up immediately if you don't. You only keep going. As she says, we're not giving up.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we also say what's keeping is just the passion, yeah?
It is actually. It's the passion. I've been plus size all my life. I grew up this way. Obviously now I'm going towards a smaller size. But I've been plus size all my life, and I resonate and I understand what these ladies go through, and I have a lot of compassion for it. So it's just a passion that it keeps me going. I've tried to walk away, by the way. You can ask her.
I made her.
I have complained so many times.
Are you serious?
And I said, Tammy, we are going to do this.
I've
Don't give
complained
up.
so many times.
Don't give up. So I'm,
You're a good ambassador.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Alibaba. Seriously.
Thank you for having us.
Hope and wish you the best in your project.
Thank you.
We'll go on a break now when we still Alibaba. Seriously, in case you're just tuning in. I have my next guest, and this particular one, the Yorubas will say Janla, the big fish. We just had to fish this one forward. Now, viewers, my next guest happens to be a Nigerian actress and a movie producer. She is popular for the role as Anne Hastrop in the late 80s soap Checkmate. I guess by now, for those who were, constant viewers of TV those days will understand that I'm talking about Wakego Boyo. Ego, early 90s. Is it early 90s, not 80s? Early 90s, yeah. Okay, Wakego Boyo, but popularly known as Ego Boyo. Ego, I don't know how I feel just sitting next to you. I know how I feel sitting next to you. Because, I don't know, for, creatives from that era, and then compared to this era, it's like sitting next to, I wouldn't say Michael Jackson, but, that kind of stuff. Yeah, but you've been away for a very long time. Where did you go to hibernate? I mean, what's been going on?
I was actually not exactly away.
Okay.
I was more behind the scenes, still producing, but not feature films.
Oh, okay. So what were you producing?
Documentaries, advocacy films, short films, for specific corporate clients. So it's not exactly out there because audiences will not get to see most of the work.
Exactly.
So there was still something going on behind the scenes, just not in the public.
Now I begin to get a better picture of what you're talking about, because I also understand that you were the 60th president of the International Women's Society.
Yes, I was.
Wow. So what was happening in that wing?
I mean, the International Women's Society is an NGO, and it's been around for 60 years, and it was mainly focused on women and children. Still is. So we support women, widows, women who are trying to start a business. We support young women who are trying to, be educated, who may not have had recourse to formal education. We make sure that children, because we have a day nursery that's been in Yaba for over 60 years.
Wow.
And yes, in Yaba. And we educate children there we have children as young as 18 months up to 5 years.
Wow.
We give girls scholarships to go to secondary school and maybe onto tertiary institutions. So it's focused on women and children, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
With this kind of weight on your shoulders, how do you juggle it?
I mean, it's been, in the industry, you know how it is. We don't work, 24/7. We have those periods where we're very, active, very involved in a particular project, and then you can take some time and do other things. And sometimes even while you're working on particular projects, you're still juggling,
Definitely.
so many things. So I think that's where I'm coming from, able to do both.
Let me take you back to check.
Yes.
The intensity of your character interpretation,
Yes.
it was so too believable. I mean, is it that you went through some trainings or something, or you were just, one of those actors on the street?
No. I think it was a bit of both. I did go through training. I went to the University of Benin and I studied theatre arts.
Wow, that settles it though.
Yes. Yeah, so that was there, that as well. But I've always been very interested. I'd always been very interested in acting. Yeah, it was always my family always used to say, oh, she's always acting, even in real life. Everything is, a performance. So it was a natural progression.
It will be a natural progression. Once you're thespian, it's a natural progression.
Yes.
I also studied theatre from University of Jos, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Good.
So now, let's get a little bit more professional.
Okay.
From your own view,
Yeah.
what do you think is the bane for the low quality productions we're having? Because I know we can't play side by side. No, up until we started having some more serious movies who could, compete with what we have in the international. So but what do you think is one of those things taking us back?
I think maybe the reason for a lot of the, perhaps low quality productions is really, being not able to get funding.
Funding?
Yeah, I mean, if you get the funding you require, then obviously you're going to go for, better everything, better equipment, hopefully better production values. Because we have a lot of great professionals here. They know their job. They know exactly what to do. Sometimes, you have these big ideas, big dreams about how you want your production to run. But then, of course, sometimes you don't have enough money. And so you settle to what you can afford. So I think that is the reason, as you said, for low quality productions. Of course, there are people that, no matter what, they're going to scrimp and save on things that they shouldn't put the money towards. But I think that for a lot of people, they really do want to have, bring all the best that they can into their production. And sometimes they're limited by how much funding they have for those productions. So you do the best you can. And we're great innovators as well in the industry. We sort of get on with it, do what we can, but sometimes that doesn't translate to great quality sometimes, yes.
Wow. That's so sad.
Yeah.
For thespians, that's so sad to hear. Yeah, I will ask what your take is on the recent Grammy Scrabble on Lionheart.
Oh, you mean the Oscars?
It was the Oscars?
Yes,
Sorry,
it
the
was
Oscars.
Oscars.
Yes, Oscars. I mean, I said, few people have asked me that, and what I keep saying is that we have a Nigerian Oscar committee.
Yeah.
They just have to be very clear on exactly what is required, and then, communicate that to producers. The producers themselves also have to, if they are planning to put their work forward or to have their work considered, they also have to be educated about exactly what is required. So then you don't have any mix-up, there's no misunderstanding, it's perfectly clear what exactly, is required. That's all I can contribute to it. I think that's the best.
Yeah, I get your point.
Yeah.
Now that Nigerians are beginning to, get to the international, I think they, on the other side, need to be more specific in their approaches.
I think they are very specific. The rules are there. They have rules, and they're very clear about what those rules are. I think we just need to be, very clear also about what those rules are and if our productions fit the rules that they have made. Because this is an association that's been doing this for a while, and they have rules. So our committee has just got to be clear when they're submitting a film that it meets the exact criteria. We can say we'd like them to change all of that. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but we on our side just have to do what we need to do to key into that. If not, there are lots of award ceremonies, award shows
That will award them.
that we can
that will,
yeah,
that will
exactly.
give them the award eventually.
Yeah.
Hope that doesn't hit Bonner Boy on the grammar still.
No, I think
No, I don't think so. I don't think for that category.
There you go.
I don't think so.
We should just leave us.
I think that's
We're
an
doing well,
African-
though. We need
No,
to
we're
do
doing
African
brilliant.
category.
We're doing brilliant.
Doing
It's just
brilliant.
that we're coming into a market that already, or awards that already exist,
Yeah.
that have run for a while, that have specific rules. We just have to make sure that whatever we're bringing
Fits in.
fits,
Look at that
and there'll be no
criteria.
issue.
All right.
Yeah.
Next is that whenever I think of a title like The Ghost and the House of Truth, what hits my head is Ego Boy. So can you feed us in on that?
Okay, well, The Ghost and the House of Truth is a story about a missing child. And it's a story about a woman's search. It's the story about a dedicated police officer who is helping a mother search for her child. It's a story that resonates across the world, not even just the country, because every day in different communities all over the world, children are going missing. And a lot of communities will face the same thing. You find a dedicated police officer, and sometimes they are constrained in exactly what they can do. Maybe by resources, or by funding, different things. There's a scene there where she talks about, when can we hear back from you? And these things, it happens everywhere. So it's happening now in Nigeria. I was saying to someone, there's so many children missing, and sometimes you hear about it on the news,
Yep.
but then you don't hear about what happens afterwards. Are they found? What happens,
Yeah,
you know?
what happens?
We, of course, we know about the celebrated case,
Yeah.
the Chibok girls. We know that whole situation, it was reported on.
Yeah.
But there are children every day going missing. And, you know, we're not hearing everything. Sometimes we hear, sometimes we don't. And sometimes we don't even hear at all about the fact that so many children. If you go online and you read papers, do some research, you'll be astounded by the numbers. Yeah. So that's what the story is about. It's talking about that and, you know, shining a spotlight on that and saying, look, this is what is happening. Communities have got to also have that bystander intervention. If you see a child, you don't know what's happening there, child being dragged off by somebody, you know, do something. Don't just say, I don't know this child, I don't know that person, I just walk off. It's got to be a whole engagement, not only with community and the police, it's also community, police, the parents, everybody.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's what
Takes
the
a
film is
village.
about.
Takes a village.
Takes a
Yeah.
village.
Yeah, I remember there was this lady that was dropped off at Abuja sometime.
She was kidnapped.
No, she wasn't kidnapped. I think
Okay.
she, I don't know if she was sick or something.
Okay.
Just left there, and people were like, "Oh, they've used her for rituals." You know, but some days back I saw her. She's been rehabilitated
Okay.
and all that. So I don't know what it is, but I think it's like it's a mentality problem.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to put it now, but what do you think can be done to that whole ideology?
I think we just need to go back to those values that we had before, which is that we are our neighbor's keeper. There was a time on a street, everybody knew everybody else.
Yeah.
You see your
They'll say,
neighbors.
"Oh, where are you going?"
Exactly.
They'll call you from,
Yeah.
"I saw your daughter."
I saw your child.
Exactly.
You see, go back. In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
Some people in the neighborhood will even discipline you.
Yeah.
Somebody will tell you, when I was growing up, Mama, this person down the road was what I would cane us
Cane-
for doing
true.
this.
Yes, yes.
But now we're so distant from one another.
Adopting
That whole
too much
community
Western-
feeling is being
Western-
lost.
Western
I think
stuff,
we
yeah.
need to regain it.
Yeah.
We need to watch out for each other.
Yeah, brothers, keepers.
And as you said, when a woman is dropped on the street and everybody's like, I'm not going to go there, I'm not going to go there. You know, we've lost that, and that is important that we regain. So I think we just need to go back to teaching ourselves as well as our children about
to be-
that feeling of community, of encouraging, us to care about the neighbor, to care about the other child, ask questions, and just care, show more care for one another.
All right. So when is the premiere coming now?
It's premiered.
It's
The
been
film is
premiered?
now it's now in the cinemas.
Already in the cinema.
Yes.
All right. So I think you need to look into the camera and tell them to come come to the cinemas. Eh?
Okay,
Oh, that's
that camera. So go to the cinemas and watch The Ghost of the House of Truth. You will not regret watching it. It's a great film, which is entertaining, but it also shines a spotlight on these issues that I've raised. And you have a great police officer there, Stainless, played by Kate Henshaw, who you need to watch as well. So go watch everyone.
I know, Kate, when it comes to Ego Boy, Kate, you don't compromise quality, you don't
Yes.
compromise standards. So I will also join to say please, go and watch this particular movie. Just round up on my guests. I'll start with Temi and Mo. Okay. Any final words?
We just want to encourage you to come to the event on the 8th of December. We have international influencers and international models that will be around. It's a runway show, and as we say, we also have a master class. It's taking place at Traffic Bar and Lounge, #1 Polo Club, Ikoyi, and I just hope to see you there.
And it's free.
It's free.
Absolutely free.
It's absolutely free.
Come and party with us.
That's a reasonable thing you've said.
That's the only thing they want to hear. I'm watching it now. Only I would like
It's
your
free,
wings.
free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Register on Eventbrite. It's free.
All right, so Ego, you didn't mention the cinemas.
Yes, so we're at Silverbird Cinemas, we're Genesis at the Palms and the other Genesis cinemas. We're all over, we're nationwide, so all the cinema chains, Viva, Film House, all of them, Silverbird. And the film is out, go and watch Kate Henshaw, Susan Wokoma, Sheun Ajayi, Chigirl. Yes, she's in it, and it's a very different role from what you usually see. So go, guys, go watch it. Uzo Simba, Lala Akindoju, Sheun Ajayi, Tokwe Tedela. Go watch them. Yes.
I'll go watch it. I'll watch it.
I'm going to watch mine tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll go and watch it. Let's go to
Why is it that some artists in Nigeria, they are not well celebrated, they are not well applauded, but when they go abroad to act a popular movie, then everyone wants to use them in Nigeria?
Okay.
Do you know I want to act, but nobody's using me?
Oh, wow. I did not know that. No. Now that you have told me.
And when they do Wakanda Part 2, when they use you, people do that. I'm just looking at everybody. You don't know where God is taking you to. Game of Thrones. You really are going this way.
Now that they are finished.
I don't mind dying in your film. Let me tell you.
All right, so viewers, you've heard it. You need to go watch this movie. You need to also go support the Plus Size Fashion Week Africa. And it's been an awesome time here in the studio. I had very wonderful guests, and unfortunately, we still have this.
Watch me in our next movie.
All right, until next week when you come on this same show, Alibaba Seriously, you know how the depth of this show is. You don't need to be told. You see quality people, we discuss quality issues, even lighter note about quality program. Someone cares?
You see what?
So you are lost in your own world. And also forget that Alibaba, January 1st, the show is that show that brings up dynamites, we have in the creative world. So a lot of comedians who express themselves on that particular platform. The winner goes home with a brand new car. It's been going on for years. So don't forget, make sure you...
Choir competition.
The choir competition. You know how it is. It's going down January 1st. Don't miss that show. It's very important. Simon Keynes, so what?
Practice.
Yeah, you need to. You need to. No, I know you used to sing before now. You used to sing before.
Can I win the 5 million?
By this small...
I still sing.
All right, until next week, just keep it locked on the NTA. And you can't beat the reach of NTA. Simon Keynes, you've not been doing anything. Sign us out with that music.